We are back on the Mindfair server.
Investigating all the things that we did last week to iGamer's base.
So iGamer is flying around very quickly, and DK is somewhere over there.
Yes, this is true.
And for the record, iGamer did say he liked his toilet. We're not sure why.
I did, but I don't like where it is.
Yeah, I'm honestly just kind of surprised that it's still here. I expected to get on and it's just not there.
That's maybe because I logged on for the first time all week half an hour ago. But yeah, so.
So you recorded your first reaction to it.
I did. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Okay. One second. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it too.
If you're streaming the
Streaming the video window.
Did you upload the video?
No.
he just has the file.
I got on at like 6:20 my time, and it's only 7 my time, so I didn't have time to do anything with that. Hopefully you can hear it. Let's see. Alright, ready? Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it? I had to record this if I do, so here we go.
Only so barely. Like the audio is like super quiet, like you're whispering, like you're worried about waking up a neighbor or parents. As we hear all the fire trucks pass by DK's house.
I was gonna say, that is not me.
I think iGamer called the cops before I logged on.
Chris is. How are police officers, fire team, and medical ambulance people? Please save whoever is in danger.
I'll make it louder, and then I'll show it to you. Let me quickly put some gain on the file, and then I'll. Give me a second.
Rapid video production.
Yep.
Rapid video production.
This is what happens.
Do
when
not attempt
iGamer
this at
doesn't
home.
It could be worse. Most likely, what I would do probably for this, because I don't have any of my streaming software ready to go, is probably steal this from Rampage's stream.
Yeah, you could always just like steal it and commentate over.
But well, I'll definitely put the words "not stolen from Rampage" at all. You know.
Yes.
Not previously
Just
recorded,
to
stolen from
confirm.
Rampage YouTube video number 10.
Yeah. No one would notice the difference, right?
Not at all.
What did you put in there?
I didn't put anything.
Why did you put?
Alright,
Who did that?
No.
What's it doing?
It's just dropping cobblestone.
Why is the helicopter pooping?
Why is
Who did
this the
that?
thing? Who and how? Why?
The better question is, why is the helicopter not pooping?
Who did that? Do you know who did that?
I don't know who did that.
Someone put a dropper on the end.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then
hit
the
button.
button turns it on. Does this button? Yeah, they both turn it on.
Okay, but who did that?
I don't know.
I think we'll have to borrow an admin to sort out.
We'll have to get Mr. iGamer to tell us who did that.
I'll do something.
iGamer.
Need you to see who placed some blocks.
I'm just like, I break this block, and I'm like, what is this?
There's redstone there. We didn't put that there.
And then I open the dropper, and I'm like, what? There's stuff in here. And then I go to press button, and it's just like cobblestone.
Ah,
Who made that block?
and it
The dropper.
starts with a D and ends with a CL.
Oh, I see.
Seriously?
So you know what though? That is honest and good shenanigans.
Yeah.
And it's also license to retaliate.
Ever so slightly.
Just
yes.
like we
We
go
might
to one
have
of
to go
his builds.
we might have to go build some siege weaponry outside of his
Mm.
base.
We just go to like one of his bases and do the exact same thing.
Quickly, there's a lot of static in the audio for some reason, so I'm quickly trying to put some noise reduction on it. Give me 1 second. I now have an audio file on my desktop called Sewage Reaction. Don't know how to feel about that.
Why is it on your desktop?
So I could quickly find it, okay?
You have to save it somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I just leave my files like where they're.
But they
Put
it
the
uses up
first
so much
time.
RAM. Do you know how much dedicated RAM that takes up?
Don't worry,
Yes.
the server's got enough.
The server definitely does not.
Doc keeps threatening to move it.
Noise reduction.
I'm dumb. Can you not use stone anymore to make a lever?
You couldn't use stone?
Of course, don't
Oh,
you
it
have
has to be cobblestone.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I used to be able to
Ever?
use stone.
Huh.
So apparently it's not a thing anymore.
I never knew it was a thing.
Alright, so. Alright, cool. File. Alright. Desktop, save. Yes, replace. Okay.
Alright, I made it better.
Made it better. What does it drop now?
Oh, really? I can't just perpetually let it drop anywhere.
You weren't able to do something like that.
Alright.
I mean, I could do this. These are all bombs.
Well, depositing the. Of course, you know, if Dackler wants to upgrade that trick, it should deploy the concrete that Nick likes for the sewer system.
It's not a bad idea. We could make a concrete mixer that when you hit it, it deploys concrete blocks.
First try.
Did you all see on the back of the helicopter now?
He did.
I
don't know why.
did.
Why?
He's making a
I
repeater.
am doing magic.
Oh, you're making
I
improvements.
am making funny magic. Will this work? I'm really not sure that I don't. It maybe. I don't think this will work.
Yeah, it should.
There we go. Look, iGamer, I don't have slash through privileges, no matter how much I would absolutely love them.
So he has to destroy.
slash through would be such an amazing command to have.
It's
Wow.
very nice.
It'd be really nice to have that one. I wonder if I have it.
Do you?
I don't know. How does it work?
Slash through.
So you go up to a wall and do slash S-T-H-R-U. You. That's slash throw.
THRU? That's an unknown
Yeah.
command.
It's a
Okay.
command.
Oh.
You don't have it.
THRO?
No, not O. It's a yo.
It's not O, it's you. Rampage just doesn't type.
I'm not permitted. Am I in the
Oh.
right mode?
I would honestly love slash through as well as fly speed. Those
I
are
have that
my
as
my
well.
2 requests.
I
Added
feel
it
like
to the
every
long
time
list of things that Rampage wants that he'll never have.
I was gonna say, I feel like every time I talk to you, you make a list of things you want on the server, but you'll never have exponentially.
So do you have your file prepared now?
Kind of. It's working on it.
It's working on it?
Yeah, it's being really slow. I fell
So,
out of the work.
So this request has caused iGamer's computer to explode.
yes. But what
No.
are we going to build?
It's just being slow.
When you realize
I don't-
over a stack of
I think we
cobblestone
need to
is
go
strong.
and build some siege weaponry outside of.
What happens if I do
DCOs.
fly speed 20?
10 is max.
On it. But I want 20.
But you can't have 20.
But I want it.
But you can't have it.
That's stupid.
Gamer's like, I want unlimited power!
That's stupid.
I could just give Rampage speed 1 million for the next umpteenth million seconds, aka infinity.
That would last as long as I don't have milk.
Who there?
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Nick.
Oh, Nick, just in time for my file to finish. It's finishing up now.
What's finishing?
My initial
His
reaction
reaction.
to the toilet.
He's seen the
I logged on about 30 minutes before the stream started and filmed my initial reaction.
what do you think, iGamer?
It's not saying where it is, but I definitely am not deleting it forever. It will just be moved to a different location.
iGamer, that might be a little harder than you think.
He literally has the wooden axe that lets him just move everything.
And I also have the rollback that lets me delete everything you've done in my base.
Did you see how like the slime flows through the sewer
Oh yes, yes, I know.
and then into the river
Yes, yes,
and then outside your wall?
yes, yes. Because I spawned in the river in the birch area, just so you know. So,
Right above where you discovered the ravine.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I noticed just slime and was like, "Oh, fantastic!"
Just for y'all, I'm actually gonna stream this episode of Mindfair.
What?
Because I think this is a very critical mass point for Mindfair and showing of excellence as lightning starts striking. And I've already lost power once today. Storm,
Why have you
can,
lost
can
power?
DK keep power today, please?
I was in Taekwondo and we lost power the other night, and then had classes in the dark for like 2 hours. And then attack.
See, it's funny is here, if like we lose power for a long period of time, they just like send the kids home. Just like when the boiler exploded at the high school, the kids would come in the morning and they'd be told to leave because you can't have class without running water.
Well, we have emergency lights, and we have like the entire front of our place is just windows, so we had enough natural light to keep things going.
Yeah, the thing is, it was illegal. Like people go to jail if they attempt to have class.
Oh, well, that's school. That's something else.
That you know, it's like law. You can't have school without running water and a bathroom and so forth.
That's school, and our water still works. So.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Your boiler didn't physically explode. That's fair.
The toilet and sink still function.
What's funny is the teachers still had to sit in their classrooms in the darkness with no windows. They just have to sit in the darkness.
Why?
Okay, well, the file's ready, and I'm screen sharing it now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What stream? This is the high quality Discord stream of iGamers Reaction.
Quality Discord streaming. Okay,
Turn the music down.
Alright, so, I have not logged on. So
Turn the Discord up.
can you hear it?
It's not. The iGamer has minimized this app top.
I'm underwater.
Static be like.
Sorry. And there's a bunch of slime here.
There's a bunch of slime.
But, like, the whole thing is polluted. Okay. Alright. I think I know where this goes. Oh dear. Uh-huh. Oh dear Lord.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. What did you guys do? Honestly though, this was great. Like, perfect play. And, oh, it goes over the wall, doesn't it? Oh, yes it does. Uh-huh. Rampage and Nico Porta Potty, 1 emerald for use. Please pay 1 diamond here. That doesn't make sense. 1 emerald, 1 diamond. You lied. Okay. Is this a giant toilet? And the bigger question is, does it work? Oh, yes it does. Oh, that's phenomenal. I absolutely love that. And it goes all the way down. Oh my. And then this one is the Rampage and Nico trademarked freshwater conversion. Built by request of me. Oh. Absolutely fantastic. You guys killed it. Alright, this is definitely going to be... Oh dear. What is this? iGamer needs to clean up his pond. How dare iGamer dump all this sewage everywhere. It should be dumped, not dumb. But okay. Save our river, save our fish. Bulldoze the sewage plant. No more sewage. End the pollution. iGamer needs to respect the environment. Actually, I kind of like the new sewage plant. Oh my god, I love that. And here's where I get confused about the fences. Also, how are these being held up? What kind of magic is
I never
this?
forgot how Minecraft works.
You get
See,
the fence post, but where's the
post
other
is actually being held up by the sign.
fence? What?
The sign is holding up the fence
Oh.
post.
Alright, you'll have to show me how you... Well, I guess fence posts can float. Never mind.
Big
Okay.
brain iGamer.
I finally figured it out.
They fit so well with the armors then, though. I was like, what? Okay. Well, bravo. You guys did a fantastic job. I will be moving this, but I'm definitely not deleting it because I absolutely love this. This is so ridiculously hilarious. Alright. Thanks, guys.
We did it. We impressed iGamer.
There you go. So there's my reaction to whatever this is.
What do you mean whatever this is? That is the most high quality build on the entirety of the Mindfair server. Also, did you see like what's inside the big back?
Excuse me.
What is the big back?
Like of the toilet with the button.
No, there's something in it.
There's this incredible thing called air.
Oh, nice.
It would have been cool if you put water in there, and
Yeah.
and when you hit the button, the water will left.
What if we did this?
Well, the reason I didn't is because I didn't want to spend much time on something no one's gonna see.
We're kind of running out of time anyway. That night.
Yeah. Also, igamers just casually floating through building or walls because hacks. Hashtag igamer is hacker.
Thanks.
Hashtag igamer is hacker.
Nice.
Deep secrets revealed.
No.
You're taking your time to place those illegal blocks.
You'll see why.
Also, is Nick still here?
No, Nick left.
Nick left right before the video was done.
Hmm.
Perfect.
Now you're just gonna put water in here.
Yep. There's a much better way of doing this.
Yeah, you don't have your wooden axe out. There you go. Slash set water.
Perfect.
Wow, it's almost like I called it. Now there's water.
Mm-hmm.
And I officially have a build with illegal blocks.
That's what happens when you work with me.
I wonder, do I still have my double chests of command blocks? I think I should.
Where did you get a double chest of
Look,
command?
we don't talk about that.
No,
Not that they work.
Yeah, I can't access them or even place them.
they
but-
don't work for you. They work for me, though.
Like, I can't even place them, but I have them.
Why?
I don't know.
You had them for the doors.
Yeah, I had them for the doors, but I just kind of kept them because funny illegal blocks.
Just don't tell iGamer about missing though.
It's a reference to something.
It's a reference to something, but we don't know what.
It's a reference. It's a Pokemon reference. In fact, if you catch that Pokemon, your game slowly becomes more and more corrupt. Because it requires you to do bad things to your game. It deals with messing with the memory of the game, which allows you to catch a Pokemon or fight a Pokemon that has a address value that's null. So the Pokemon is physically like.
Wait, how do you get a Pokemon that's nothing?
It's a bunch of like garbled, messed up graphics. I'm surprised you don't know about Missing No. That's kind of.
Well, I mean, you've told me about it,
Don't
but I didn't know
Pokemon,
its
I've
value
heard
was
of it,
null.
Alright, so do we go retaliate DCL? No?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's time for us to perform the most important part. We need to build a hamachi. By the way, here you go, Rampage. There's a picture of missing though.
I'm concerned to look at this.
That's a nice texture. You can really see all the details.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
look at
the
the.
interesting thing, it's possible to use missing node to duplicate items. But
All right.
slowly your
well,
game kind of like gets more and more messed up because you know you're dealing with a pretty terrible glitch.
I'm going to attempt to move this.
I want to see how iGamer does this. Because it's no longer going to be able to connect to the sewage place thing.
Who said that wasn't coming with it?
Oh, so you're just taking everything.
Maybe.
How do you plan to do that?
Yes, sir.
Wah, 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 wah.
This isn't gonna work. Because if you're going from here, you're taking part of your path, too. And also, you're taking part of your small house thing.
It's okay.
And how do you plan to take a river? How do you plan to move a river?
He's just gonna. He might not be moving it. Maybe he just recreates it. Like if he
He's gonna
copies
do it
that
like the
somewhere else.
museums where
then
he does it
deletes.
layer by layer.
Perfect.
Where is it now?
Behind my base.
Behind it?
I did
When
it
when the
not.
chunks
Chuck's
don't load.
load.
When the chunks don't load.
It just got disappeared because it didn't work.
Oh no.
It took too much dedicated wham.
I guess you rolled it back because I still see it over here.
He didn't.
Look, I've left. I didn't get rid of this yet. I will roll this back once.
Oh, I think I see where you attempted to put it.
Yeah, you should be able to find where it.
You're gonna pollute the water with all the squids? You're gonna kill the squids?
Like,
Hey,
you
that man.
care
That's just
so much
that's just
for
more
wildlife.
things to protest. Those protesters are gonna have their work cut out for them for years.
Chance again. I'm going to go right here. Lag. Why is only half of the toilet pasting in?
Did you actually copy it all?
Yeah.
Do you have an anti-lag plugin that could be messing with it?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
By the way, how many flushes does your toilet system have, Rampage?
Infinity.
How did you accomplish that?
Well,
Oh,
we use dark magic.
is there like a system to refill all those?
The dark magic does it, but all by itself.
I see. Alright, so the bucket is empty. And the water refills itself. Okay.
Yeah, that's how dispensers work. If there's a bucket in it, it'll grab whatever liquid is in front of it.
I see. That's very. I built a system similar to that, but it never worked like that. So now I know.
It has to be a source block.
Yeah, I did it with water. I essentially was having it dispense water sideways to essentially cover an entire mountain.
Igamer, you're not very good at this copy paste thing.
No, I am. It's just not pasting in all the time.
I am good at it. It's the computer that's broken.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's just a few blocks missing, and you broke the signs.
That's not my fault. How did you even connect to that?
With much effort and, you know, zero thought.
So you just made an L. Got it.
With maximum effort and hard work, sweat, tears, blood.
The usual.
Okay, this is just a dark, scary place. But since Rampage did ask how I lost power, there was a lightning storm earlier. It took out power for exactly 2 seconds, which was enough to shut my computer down, kill the internet, and turn my fans off for like a split second. And of course my monitor turned off, which made the room slightly darker for a moment, which revealed to me what had happened.
Otherwise, you would have been left in the dark.
Well, I mean, I was sitting on my bed watching YouTube on my phone. Since, ironically, my phone has a higher quality screen than, you know, my computer or my PlayStation has access to. Because, like, my phone is a 4K OLED.
Igamer, can I have, like, gray concrete?
So what'd I do wrong?
There's a lot of things you're gonna need to fix, but you need. Can I have some light gray concrete? Because this part is not right.
Of course, I still have to figure out where I'm placing Ranma.
Okay.
I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet.
So we need some signs. How did we do this?
The toilet no longer functions.
Yeah, you broke it. And how did you get so much water here?
We should retitle
I
the stream.
don't know.
Fixing the broken toilet.
Okay, I feel like it's not gonna do anything. You managed
sure
to
really.
fill up all of this with water. How? In all of its source blocks.
That's how World Edit works.
Actually, what? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh.
That you did it again. iGamer new to World Edit?
Agreement breaks the world.
Oh, I got it.
iGamer's first time using World Edit.
This definitely isn't my first time using World Edit. I swear I'm much better at World Edit than this.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, iGamer. We believe you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You should see the massive plot world I built using just World Edit.
Well, maybe you're just not good at copy pasting with World Edit.
But I copied and pasted everything in.
Dude, you
Maybe
have your
maybe your
YouTube
edit's
guide.
too complicated for copy and paste.
Alright, I fixed
I figured out what we did as well.
Fix the water issue.
So you're gonna need to re-angle every single one of those dispensers.
Yeah, I'll debug stick them.
It would be faster to just break them and place them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Unless it's one right click away, then it really doesn't matter.
We would still spend more time getting the debug stick.
I'm pretty sure this is faster.
Boop, 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 boop.
So now you're gonna need to place water buckets in all of them. Except
I had extra water buckets.
these two. Don't put water buckets in those two.
So is this basically turned into fixing iGamer's toilet?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll be honest, the old one is still there. So you could just steal the water buckets from there.
It's okay. I'm just duplicating them. DK forgets that
Did you know
iGamer
that there's
is there.
no item that increases the speed that it takes to break a lever?
Interesting. Thank
You think it would be weak to pickaxe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually mine it with a pickaxe, just because. Plumbing with iGamer.
Because this is exactly as hard as
This
real
is how your
plumbing.
toilet works at home, everyone. If you didn't know, you had to put dispensers with water
Hey,
buckets,
iGamer.
Yeah.
those holes in your toilet, and then it works.
Yep,
I
that's
found
all it
something.
takes.
Here you go, iGamer. I know that's
I
pretty
can't. You
cool.
broke the redstone. You broke like half, like all of it, and the water's still in here.
I did it.
You did it. This is all you.
I'm sorry. Can I just set it to air and try again? Would that be easier?
What you should do is give me World Edit.
Please.
Wait, how did you manage this?
You're asking the wrong person, dude.
How did you? How did you? What did you do?
Copy and paste, but it's kind of messed up on this server.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
It moved some blocks forward without other blocks moving forward, deleting those blocks. And they're barriers, so I can't get rid of them. There we go. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll let you figure out how you want to fix this.
No, I think now it's time to start pranking Dak and Learn. Because obviously we can't work on the same project too much.
Meh. We might actually finish it. That wouldn't be good.
No. For sure, that's against the law.
Yeah. Also, iGamer, the back isn't fixed properly. There's like holes and stuff, and it's not good. I have to say, your server's world edit is a little broken.
Of
It'd be
course,
better if you couldn't see any of the redstone.
Well, I'm not good at redstone, so that's above my pay grade.
this is very much in line with that redstone contraption you made to raise the racetrack.
I could do a better job of that now.
Something that would have
Right.
been like maybe 3 pieces of redstone.
It would have been more than 3 pieces, but iGamer, don't touch anything yet.
No, I got it.
Don't even, okay, good. Why would you put all the buckets in the center? iGamer, why?
Because satisfaction.
It's...
Sad Rampage is sad.
Why are you so sad about that? It's satisfying.
It could be worse though. You could give Rampage war edit, and suddenly the entire world will be like 10,000 projections of giant rampages.
Yeah, I believe that.
I wouldn't actually break anything.
And then all blocks become Rampage.
I'm like, this is how you use World Edit, iGamer. With the power of World Edit, I can destroy the universe. I like try to copy paste 2 blocks and the server dies because it doesn't have enough RAM.
I think for the sake of safety, I'm gonna leave this without water.
You know,
Is this smooth quartz?
This is smooth quartz, yeah.
Okay, toilet is fixed.
Kind of. I mean, the placement could be a bit better, but...
It works, alright.
And I feel like it was better when it was in your base, like where we put it.
Well, I mean, it still is.
no, it's outside the walls. It's in a different. It's outside your base.
Oh yeah,
Well,
like the
now
one
there's
inside
2
your base is
toilets.
gone already. You have no need to remove it because it's
Oh, you got rid of it.
removed. Mm-hmm.
Believe that. Yeah, it's still right there.
Now I don't know what you're talking about. It's not there anymore. So you have no need to try to
Not
remove it.
going to be in a second. You're right about that.
I really like the airplane crash outside your house.
See, because like the freshwater converter was that's small, so I kind of expected that to still be there, but I expected to get onto the server and just everything else gone.
So, Gamer, did you know that you had an airplane crash outside your house?
Is an
Sounds
airplane
good.
crash?
Oh, it looks like it. There's lava. Things
Huh?
are on fire.
What?
Completely made out of netherrack for some reason.
Yeah, my young cousin did that. I'm not proud of it.
That sounds like a DCL thing too.
No, it's not. I know you put it there.
Jeez. I mean, it looks nice.
Are you really sure it looks nice though?
Yeah. Rampage, what do you think?
I don't even know where it is.
If you TPA request me, I can teleport you to.
Alright, give me a moment.
And there's a sign outside that says sold.
Souls.
Sold.
Mmm. Sold.
It kind of reminds me of like an osprey.
I like the mine cart.
The nether portal, the minecart
Like a
looking
throne.
over. Oh yeah, it is a throne. You're right, Mr. B.
There's fire resistance. I'm just gonna take that.
Well, no, this is someone else's home. You're not stealing their things.
If
That's
I-
fine. They don't play anymore.
Oh, I have
That's what it's
permission
like.
from an admin?
It's my cousin. I really don't.
Well, at least we know there's no favoritism.
There's even a nice little nether portal, so that's really nice.
He builds some interesting things.
I think it's kind of nice. But I think there's not enough fire.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Well, I know DK likes fire, so that makes sense.
So we're gonna go to DCL's base? Is that
Yep.
what we're doing?
Yep, I couldn't figure out how to get there. I tried multiple times and failed somehow.
Oh, do you want to get on a boat with me? And I'll take you
Sure.
there? Do I own a... What happened to my
There's a boat behind you.
Okay.
So I'm
So
getting.
I guess at this point we're gonna sing Disney songs about like a whole new world, place of endless possibilities.
Mm. Also, why are there so many explosions to our right?
I don't know. Apparently, there's not enough Hamachis next to Dak and Learn's base.
Why am I not surprised?
When the chunks don't load fast enough? When the chunks don't load fast enough? This is new. But it was a left before, so we're gonna go left.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that takes you to spawn. It's now a complete circle.
I was correct. We are here. With the boat, we can't have any more.
Yeah, because it's obviously Dak and Learn's.
So... My goal is to find a place I can put a singular dispenser with cobblestone. But the question is, do I have perms?
No,
Well, I think
Anywhere.
I think our first goal was to start building siege weapon outside his.
That
That
was
is size
Mr.
base.
B's goal. And his
I love that
suggestion.
maniacal laugh to go with it too. All right, so
He doesn't trust me. I'm not sure why, but I don't have perms anywhere. Because I was thinking of putting it on one of his shroomlight things. Because that would have been big funny. But I can't. Because I don't have perms.
is there a way to like place a block with a singular command, just like a singular block using world edit?
What do you want to do?
I just want like one block to show up like right where I'm standing.
Well, there's not world edit, and then you could just highlight the same block. You could do slash up 1, look down, set both of your points on the piece of glass below you, and then
Never mind. Too complicated.
it's really not that
You
complicated.
know, the least complicated way would just to leave it where it was.
Right, but I wasn't trying to move a block. I was trying to place just a block that was never existing in the first place.
Yeah, you should really
in the
do
middle of
slash
the sky.
set block for that. What? Oh, I thought I had perms.
Oh wow, the server is sad.
Oh yeah, the server's like crying, but
It's a DCL's base. Server's running perfectly fine where I am.
ah, yeah, I'm sure that's normal. Yeah, it's looking like I don't have perms anywhere.
You can help me start clearing out this forest.
DK, the best way to clear out a forest is to ask iGamer to set fire spread to true, and then start a fire.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to do that. That's very bad. That would also maybe mess with other people's builds that rely on fire not spreading.
Yeah, but it would be faster.
This is true, but I know to ask iGamer to do something that would cause such suffering on the server.
What about creating a world guard region that allows fire spread on?
Or / set air. Then it's gone in like a single frame.
I'm basically cutting down the entire forest next to a section of his base.
Alright, so the only remnants now of the sewage plant is all the slime. Oh, and the protesters. They're staying where they are. The rest of it's gone.
I'm just gonna TPA to DK because I am unable to find him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
I wasn't very far.
How much of this forest do you want to disappear?
All I'm planning is cutting as much of it as I can, and then I'm gonna use a shovel and turn all the grass into path blocks.
Why?
I'm making it look like his space is being sieged.
I mean, you can replace only like leaves, like oak leaves, birch leaves, birch logs, and oak logs with world edit. That's a thing you can do.
These trees don't have stems anymore.
Funny.
Yeah, I've been cutting all the wood out in hopes that they would leave on their own, or that Rampage would cut them all down.
Huh.
I might have way too high hopes for Rampage, but. Yeah.
iGamer is typing.
Dun, dun, dun.
There are no path blocks.
DK requested them.
Oh,
So,
nice. I like that.
iGamer, in your entirety of your world edit career, have you never used /up?
No, I have.
By the way, does that effect make sense to you, Rampage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Lord of the Rings, Rampage?
I have.
So, like, you know, like, the whole idea of preparing for a siege is, like, clearing everything out. So troops can move, right? So now this looks definitely like we've trampled on his ground a little bit.
Funny.
The way you said that. Funny.
Alright, what siege engines do we want to build?
Well, we need a battering ram, obviously.
Okay. I wonder if Dad can learn will actually notice this.
He might. Something tells me
Well-
we're gonna do this for several streams.
So, Rampage, this is what I'm gonna do.
What are you
I'm
going
gonna
to do?
open a file.
He's opening a file.
Alright. So, I just sent, I'm gonna put it in voice chat for text users. But, I just sent this to Pizza.
I don't see it in voice chat for text users. Ah, there it is. Huh.
Can you spot the toilet?
Pizza. Confusion 100.
So, in response to his I just sent him, can you spot the toilet? Question mark, question mark. I'm just gonna keep saying it until he figures it out. He goes, what is that? Double question mark.
The new premium bathroom set that he ordered.
So, I just responded, a toilet. I'm gonna see how long it takes for him to get mad. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the Discord app. What?
Huh?
Oh, I was messaging through the notification bar. Oh. Oh, look at the picture.
Man, by the way, Learn's claims is kind of really weirdly shaped.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got a weird name. Oh, Nick left us to play Satisfactory. That's nice.
He's actually playing with another streamer.
Please no. Who built that?
Tell him it was, you.
It came in the Amazon, delivery that he requested.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. I gotta do this.
Oh, you're streaming the conversation?
Yeah. Actually, I probably shouldn't. He might say some choice words. That's all he cares about. The theme! He cares about the theme. I ain't mad, just questioning.
Yeah. If he's worried about it messing up its theme, he might be more concerned with the other things.
I love how he hasn't caught on to the fact that we're, like, just literally, like, purposely messing with him, so...
I mean, I would have left it where it was, but I can't really fight admin for it.
I'm gonna see how long it takes him to, like, finally give up on this conversation. Hold on, wait. see what I just sent him?
No.
The throne.
He said,
Been on the server for a long time.
he has to be so freaked right now. Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Did you also send him like the pictures of the construction equipment outside his base?
Hey, now we're just helping.
There's a bee here. I feel like we destroyed his home.
It's okay, bee. Be angry. You are now our war bee. Go. Destroy.
Destroy! It is kind of funny how whenever I look into DCL's base, my frame rate drops. And then when I look away, it goes back up.
I'm just looking at the base.
Yep. I mean, if I look at it, and the entire thing's in my FOV, I have 24. I turn around, 165.
It's because Minecraft's not optimized. Oh, Rampage, did you hear the fun thing that, I'm not sure how much you've been watching the news.
Not at all.
Okay. So, the FBI got permission to go in and inventory some safe deposit boxes because they thought some bad people were using it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The instructions was to inventory, but not to search nor seize anything.
How do you inventory without searching?
This is good. This is a very good question.
I mean, I understand the
under-
seize
like-
part, right?
Yeah, but in underlines it said, "Do not seize anything for any reason." The FBI agents decided they found a bunch of money inside the safe deposit boxes, and thus those were completely open to be seized. Because it's very sketchy that someone would put a safe money in a safety deposit box. And now the FBI has a little bit of trouble because, like, you know, they kind of violated a court order. The FBI explained that, you know, that if these people could come forward and explain how they obtained this money, they'll gladly return it. The judge told the FBI that's not how that works.
Yeah, I would think so.
You know, that may be something they wish would happen, but no. I don't know if you understand Rampage, but there's like particular constitution that says, you know, you don't have to self-incriminate yourself. You know? So then the judge asked the FBI agents why they think bad guys are using it. Well, we do actually have some people that are, you know, using it. Oh, who? Well, our informants are using it. Oh, who else? The FBI agents are also using it. Really? Do any criminals? Only those working for us? That didn't go so well, you know. Did not go over so well. The judge not happy. as you can imagine.
By the way, I knew Pizza would never talk to me again if I left the conversation where I did, so I said, by the way, I'm messing with you. I already moved it out of our base, and he sent me thank God in all caps. And then I said, I didn't delete it completely, just moved it outside the wall, and he just sent me a singular period. I was like, okay.
I can't see why Pizza would be upset about it being in the base. I can't see.
I mean, I can't see either because he hasn't been there for so long
Yeah.
that he hasn't seen the massive construction projects that have occurred outside the base.
So he did actually manage to get his computer fixed.
Oh.
The problem is that he's
Now he only exclusively plays Roblox.
no,
Which is
in
not a game.
He's in California right now, and his computer isn't. But when he gets home from California, his computer should be where he is. So then he should be able to come back.
So he knows where he is at any moment because he knows where he isn't?
What?
Yes.
I understand.
I know you would, Repage. I made sure you'd understand this.
I understand.
See, all you have to do is subtract where you are from where you aren't to find out where you are. Because you'll know where you isn't.
That's true.
I need to send this video to iGamer now.
You do.
It's
but
like way up
everything-
in the memes chat, isn't it?
Everything you just said is true. Logically and illogically together.
Wait, this isn't real grass. This is carpet.
Yeah, you just now realized that?
Why is there just why though?
Because, like,
It's called AstroTurf. It you don't have to mow it.
Can I tell you?
I'm gonna
I
watch
have a
this
funny
video.
story about AstroTurf.
One
Do you know
second.
there's different kinds of AstroTurf?
For your different kinds of sports, absolutely.
So one of the football stadiums used a very specific one, and I was kind of curious. I bent over and I felt it, and I felt myself getting lightly cut by it,
That's not good.
and I'm like, this seems like a really bad surface to play football on.
Yeah.
DK said to himself. And then a player got tackled into it and was like bleeding all over himself. I'm like, this is a really bad idea.
Yeah, that's probably not smart.
I think you just blew out your mic.
Oh, it's
His
fine.
mic does that a lot.
It's
Yeah.
a webcam.
We're normal. It's normal. We're used to it.
Yeah, Chris tends to
really-
raise his voice up.
It really likes to clip.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
but
It didn't damage me, it just damaged your mic.
I don't
See,
think my
but
mic gets damaged. Though.
it's like yes, this is this like sheet of many sharp pieces of grass is great to play football
Well,
on.
It's made out of plastic. This particular AstroTurf was made out of plastic, hard plastic, made into like miniature knives. This is what we'll play football on.
Miniature knives.
This is
And-
this is safe.
So we go to a different stadium, and I feel this AstroTurf, and it's like carpet, like it's soft. Like I wanna jump into it and roll in it. It's comfy. No players were bleeding after like playing on it,
No players injured by this AstroTurf.
and I'm like, this is the nice AstroTurf. And people made the joke that other sharp stuff was either very expensive or very cheap. So, you know the one that had the really sharp one? A
Uh-huh.
player actually had a really bad accident there, because his helmet came off and his head hit the ground, and they had to send him into an ambulance. And I'll let you guess, he apparently the grass hurt his head. So what's the point in using like super sharp like astroturf?
See, it's like it gives the players incentive to not get tackled
I
because there's a
guess.
chance they die.
I'm like, this seems like this seems like at this point you should just use regular grass.
I
You're
just
not
watched the
gaining any
missile
benefit
video.
from this.
I just watched the missile video and the editing was flawless.
But now you know where you are because you know where you aren't,
Right.
and you can subtract where you aren't from where you are.
Or vice versa
Yeah.
to determine where I isn't.
Yes. This is called deviation.
Yes. I have to go in like 10 minutes because I have to get ready for a meeting.
A meeting?
A meeting.
Fancy man.
It's not a fancy.
Yeah, he's getting some chicken cordon bleu from Microsoft.
No, I'm actually meeting with Doc and somebody else.
So maybe a little bit less chicken cordon bleu. I actually went to a meeting at the Microsoft headquarters here in Dallas.
Yeah.
They served us chicken cordon bleu.
Is that
This is why I mentioned it. That's actually how I got a free copy of Windows 7 Ultimate.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey, I got one of those. It was in a
Was
box.
the chicken any good though?
It was delicious. My supervisor, who was the director of IT for the airlines, he had never had chicken cordon bleu, and I had to explain it to him.
I've never had it either.
Sam?
Okay, so Rampage and iGamer. So imagine you have a small loaf of chicken.
What's a loaf of chicken?
Wait, yeah.
Imagine like a miniature bread loaf, but instead of bread, it's breaded chicken. Okay?
Okay.
And inside this loaf is cheese and ham.
But if you're having chicken, why would you want ham?
The ham is inside.
Okay,
That
but
sounds
why would you
really
want
good.
ham and chicken?
That sounds really good.
Why would you not want ham and chicken?
Well, if you're buying ham, then you want
So-
ham. If you're buying chicken, you want chicken.
I
What if
imagine.
you want both?
Also, Rampage, I'm assuming you've never had stuffed chicken very much.
Stuffed chicken.
Yeah, you're right there.
See, like
I've never had
me and my
stuffed
parents, like love the broccoli stuffed chicken.
Yes. Broccoli and cheese.
So now imagine another mini loaf of chicken, but inside is cheese and broccoli.
It does kind of look like a
That's
loaf
like
of
chopped
bread, but
broccoli.
that's true.
Cheese
No.
and broccoli?
Stuffed chicken is a go-to.
Well, first off, cheese and broccoli is a staple. Like it's like
But you know it's good.
broccoli with cheese sauce. Yeah, it's like that's like a power food right there. But have you ever had? I guess if you haven't had that, you probably haven't had Kiev either.
Kiev?
Yeah, this is stuffed chicken that's been stuffed with butter
I've never had that.
and capers.
Not a fan of capers.
But so imagine another mini loaf of chicken, Rampage, full of just butter.
Just butter.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, just better.
I mean, what kind of butter?
I don't know. It matters who made it.
Because is it like good butter or is it bad butter?
No, it's decent butter.
How do you define bad butter? Like, did the butter stay up too late?
Yeah.
Did it
no,
not do its chores?
No, the butter stayed in
The
my
butter
car
is
too
not
long and it
tasty.
got all moldy and gross.
Okay, see, you use the word bad as if it did something naughty.
I
Mm.
mean, it did by not being as good as the other butter.
I mean, like, what are you talking like artesian butter? You know, there's different
Okay,
kinds of butter.
I brought a lunchbox to work the other day, and crazy, right? And
Mhm.
I had a protein shake in it. I thought the lunchbox was empty. There was still a half-drank protein shake in there. That's not English. Moving on. Guess who left it in their hot car for quite a few days?
You.
Yeah.
That gets.
Or-
It was in my trunk, and then I brought it inside, and I was like, "Here you go, Mom." And she's like, "What's in here?" I'm like, "Oh, just an ice pack, I think." And she's like, "Ew." I'm like,
Yeah, if you
I
let.
was in the other room. I was like, "What?" She's like, "Protein shake." I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh man, I do have a funny story from the airlines.
Okay, please tell.
Okay. So I carpooled with my supervisor since he lived in an apartment complex roughly a block away from me.
Okay.
So this made sense, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'd go to his house and then he'd take me the rest of the way.
All right, that works.
I had a problem with the card on my badge.
Oh.
They punched it too close to the top, so it started to kind of tear. And it had a problem of like the security badge was assigned to me from the airport. I didn't really have any say in correcting it, obviously.
Yeah.
But the badge fell off my lanyard.
Oh no.
So if you don't find it, like if you lose it, it's like $100 fine.
E.
Mm.
Um, so my boss at the time, the general manager, looked to my supervisor and asked if he had checked his car, and he said he did. And so here I am getting like kind of like like I need to find it. I'm searching everything I own, right? So the next day I go to work and I find it in the back of his car in plain
Nice.
sight.
Nice.
And then my general manager's like, "So you said you searched your car thoroughly?" I thought you might like that.
That's he totally checked the car very well.
Yes, very thorough search.
Oh, okay. I have. This one this one's kind of one of those things where I don't know how much you know about airlines, but a lot of the things we need to do for the certification is do a bunch of manual stuff where we're writing manuals and making forms and so forth. So the director of maintenance was kind of old, very old-fashioned. He didn't like making the edits to the manual himself. So what he would do is he'd have me print out sections of it, and he would write up in the margins the changes he wanted made, or hand me like sheets of paper. So I would then put it in the computer, reprint the section, get his approval.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There was one procedure he looked at me and said, "I don't quite know what to put, so put something there so that we'll know for later that we need to change this." And I looked at him and said, "I got an idea." So I wrote what I knew would be a foolproof way that we would notice it and add that procedure later. So the day the manual, the week before the manuals had to go to the federal government for approval, the let's say one of the kind of civilians we had kind of hired to kind of look over our documentation, just to kind of like from a pure like reading it and just anyone could understand that kind of test. He came to us and said, "What have you done? You've ruined us."
What?
One of the lines in the manual wrote as I wrote it, and once he said it, I started laughing. The procedure, the policy that I wrote into the manual was this: SCA shall not sell ice cream. This is written randomly in the maintenance manual.
Why?
That is what we agreed would be the statement to take note to change that before the manuals went out.
Nice.
And the director of maintenance had forgotten.
Why did you write it in the first place?
We needed to put a placeholder for that procedure. The policy.
Oh.
The policy wasn't written yet, so we needed a placeholder. Because he wasn't
You
ready.
wrote that as your placeholder policy,
Mhm.
but never changed it, and then all the manuals were printed with that?
The manuals had actually been printed multiple times with that in there. So it became a long joke to make sure we don't sell any ice cream. The joke
That's
I made, though, is if the FAA did see that, that's okay. We're not allowed to sell ice cream on our airplanes anyway. It's a true statement.
That's phenomenal. I love it.
Because our airplane sat 13 people. We didn't have a stewardess on the airplane.
Nice.
It was like a Jetstream 35 or 7500 or something like that.
Nice.
So it's a tiny airplane. It's not the kind of airplane that would serve ice cream. So
Nice.
it was a safe statement.
Cool.
It was odd to be in the maintenance manual,
But it was
And-
accurate.
but accurate.
All right.
Funny.
Yeah, well, it's what happens when you take a bunch of people and you work them 60 hours a week, and you have an employee that just basically starts living at the office.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Well, with that, I'm gonna wish you all a fantastic night, and I'm gonna go relax for the next half hour before getting on my meeting.
So you're gonna go prepare for this meeting where one wrong word would set the server on fire.
Correct. So I'm gonna go prepare for this meeting by playing Rocket League.
Ah,
So obviously, the critical component of the meeting is Rampage, World Edit? Question mark.
This meeting has nothing to do with this server, so.
Of course, it has everything to do with this server. This is, by the way, this is called obstruction, where we're obstruing what's actually happening
This isn't
by
the
falsely
only
leading
server
people
that-
into.
This isn't the only server the two of us work on together. Just
This
the
is
rest.
the only server. The other ones are fake servers created to mislead people into a false sense of security.
exactly what DK said.
Okay. Good. Keep in mind.
Gamers now probably realizing the places where Rampage probably gets some of these crazy ideas. It's all DK's fault. I'm a bad influence.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye. So, this is where we're gonna end the stream.
But first, Rampage has to complete the ancient parkour contest.
I did it. I did it.
Nothing to do with flying at all.
No, I have really good legs. I never skip leg day.
That's
Re-
an amazing jump.
Really good legs.
Nice job, Rampage. I
I-
knew you could do it.
I did it. I am
And with-
Magic Man.
And with that, we know our stream can end because Rampage legitimately did all that parkour.
Yes, that very possible parkour.
That is in no way impossible because DK doesn't make impossible parkour.
No, he would never. And I just did it. So that's proof it's possible.
Yep.
Well, everyone, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please slap like, subscribe, and just so you know, any parkour is possible. /fly. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.